Hey everyone, welcome back to Dede's Mediterranean Kitchen. Today we're going to be making date-filled cookies. They're really easy to put together. You can make them in advance, store them in the refrigerator. They're fantastic, and the flavor of the dates comes through oh so nicely. Anyway, let's go over the ingredients, and then if you need this recipe or any of my other recipes, make sure to go to my website, DedeMed.com. Join my Facebook or my Twitter. Just look me up under DedeMed. Now let's go over the ingredients and I'm going to show you how to put it together. You need some flour, some yeast, sugar, baking powder, salt, water, cinnamon, butter. I have some sesame seeds, and I have some ground up dates. So what I did is I made the dough. You just mix up the flour, the sugar, the yeast, the salt, the oil, and the water. Knead the dough, let it rest for about an hour, and then you can go ahead and make the cookies. Also what I did was I got the dates and I blended them with some butter and just a dash of cinnamon. If you don't like cinnamon, you don't have to add it, or you can add cloves or nutmeg or any other spice that you like. So I preheated the oven. I have my cookie sheet right here. What we're going to do is we're going to get the dough. We're going to roll out. Now you can do this a couple different ways. What you can do is you can roll out a large sheet and then spread the dates and then roll it up and then cut it up, or you can roll separate little fingers. Either way, it tastes fantastic. There's my oven preheating. And then we use the sesame seeds just to sprinkle on top to give it a nice crunch and flavor. So here's our cookie dough. You want to make sure you get flour on your board because you don't want your cookie dough to stick. And I'll kind of show you both ways how to make it. So you want to get a piece of dough, just like that. Flatten it out. Cover both sides with flour. And you kind of want to roll it out. So we have one just like that. You can make this and then cut it into two. I mean, either way you want. So you want to get your date mixture. Now the date mixture is a little difficult to work with. You kind of just want to, with your fingers, it's a bit much. You just want to roll it out like that. Press it down. Your sesame seeds. You kind of want to press them on because they don't really stick too well. And then you can cut it in half, or you can leave it like this. If you want to serve it kind of like a biscotti, you can do that, or you can cut it up. Let me just grab a knife real quick. You can cut it up into little pieces just like that, and then bake it up. So let's put these to the side. Another way, you want to take lesser amount of dough. We're going to make these bite size. So very gently roll it out just like that, very small. Take a little bit of your date mixture. These are a little bit more tedious to make, but they are super cute. So you can even just roll it in the sesame seeds just like that. You have a little bite-sized piece. So I'm going to continue making these. I'm going to place them on a baking sheet. I'm going to spray the baking sheet with a little bit non-stick spray. Place these on the baking sheet. Another thing you can also do is you can paint these with some egg wash. So just get an egg, beat it, and then with a brush just paint these on the top. It'll give it a nice brown color. So I'm going to continue making these. So our cookies are done. They're still a little hot, so be very careful. But you can see how you can see it all rolled up. the date filling in the middle, the sesame seeds on top. They're very pretty cookies. Now you want to make sure to let these cool completely before you serve them because it does get really hot, and plus it tastes more flavorful when you do let them cool. You can serve these with alongside some ice cream, with coffee or tea. They are very dainty, they're very pretty, and they're easy to make in advance. Store them, put them in the refrigerator, put them in the freezer, freeze them up, and take them out whenever you feel like having a bite. They're very fun to make. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you need this recipe or any of my other recipes, make sure to go to my website, DedeMed.com, and I'll see you again.